Hello. So I'm on a little early, 4 or 5 p.m. I have been saying I wanted to go live at 5 p.m. every day because I don't want to look at this material without having it streamed. I'm going to look at it anyway, so I might as well stream the times I'm checking out relevant in climate change and especially dramatic swings and changes that are happening right now. As we can see here on the screen, daily surface air temperature. This is for the tropics. There's no other line that's anywhere near. The orange kind of like I'll remove this. We already know what we're looking at here. The hottest summer became the hottest July, became the hottest oceans, became the hottest Gulf, became the hottest seas that transfer all that heat, just touching Antarctica or below the line of Antarctica. This is tremendous amount of heat. This is what plus 1.2 looks like. This doesn't seem to have spread to other portions, but the only other line that comes close to this is from 2015. This is going up again and again. So 1.1, 1.2 C. That is, let's just say from 0 to 1.2 C Celsius. That's 34.2 Fahrenheit. Is a very stark change. Very immediately apparent. Just how screwed this all is. There's nothing in all these data, all these years of data since 1940, has there ever been a line that has stretched so high. 2015 was a warning. This is going to cause a lot of trouble. We can, let me pull this up here. This is the daily sea ice extent. You see how fast that recedes? I'm not, this is from climatereanalyzer.org. This is from their entire month of December. There's only a few days in January, so there's not a lot of data yet. But this is from December. Sorry, I had to turn on this. This receding is very extreme, and plus there's a huge iceberg. I'm about to make this iceberg my god. It's coming to us. This is pretty amazing just how large this iceberg actually is. 80 kilometers. It finally broke free after dropping off the shelf in 86, I think it was. This is A23 lowercase a. You can see these are striking changes to a very large, not just a body of ice. I mean, there are thousands of land masses that make up that are frozen together. But you start making these things run a lot of fresh water off the surface into the sea. And that in turn warms the water around the shelf, around the area of the base of the whichever side of Antarctica we're going to be looking at, mostly north of what it is right here, north and south, near the McMurdo station. We covered that area before and saw an extreme amount of ice melt, snow melt. Seeing way too much of Antarctica's bones. I'll leave this up here for now. Now the other aspect that's worrying is where this is going here. This is going to stay consistently 1.1, 1.2. Let's look at the northern hemisphere. What an alarming jump here. Anomaly 2.1c, okay. Arctic. Quite a plummet, quite a drop from very warm period in time in November for the Arctic. And Antarctic, on the rise. Now we can see here, follow this curve. There is less ice now than ever. It is a steep drop off. Again, the only other year. Testing. Okay. The mic went out for a moment. Ice continues to grow in the north at least. Antarctica is being torn apart, it looks like, by a very bipolar amount of heat to cold changes, fluctuations. Okay. This is Rima. Where's the McMurdo station? Yeah, there it is. Prince Albert Mountains. Remember that feature. I will remember this feature. I think we'll be able to find this in far earlier. This is the Ross Ice Shelf Island. A lot of Antarctica's bones here. These aren't terribly recent. These are within the past a few years. They're collected. See, this area up here is just vomiting ice. Fresh water rolls into the water. This is what Antarctica can't look like. You can't let it get to this point, but we're seeing an exceptional amount of ice melt that goes into the ocean, and density changes, there'd be violent, rough changes in the water, all because temperature change, all because of the temperature anomaly. Can't let these ice shells break apart and fall there. They don't come back together. When these ice shells break apart and fall into the water, that's it. This is false color. Center filled. Yeah, center field. Center filled. This is the volcano right here. White blue, fresh water is one of the largest freshwater reserves on the planet. I don't see A23A on this map. Is it somebody else's problem when it gets into the Scotia Sea? I looked at that enough. I will take a little look and go around Antarctica. Okay, well, this one isn't working. Let me try. Yeah. Deception Island right here. The South Shetland Islands that we're looking at here. I don't see a 23A. It's supposed to be on here, so it might not be the most up to date. Let's see if we can find it somewhere else. Some huge blocks of ice everywhere. Play a golf. Nice shelf. See a lot of broken up segments of ice everywhere. Huge cracks going out for, how far is that? 111 kilometers. Giant cracks. Huge. It's the elevation that Antarctica is also known for. Ice shelves is these cracks are very worrying. There are cracks all over the place. It looks like Antarctica is breaking apart as we speak. But nobody can hear it. Maybe if they had web cameras, more web cameras, more interested in the stations, but that's impossible, probably. How do you make people realize it means? This isn't just going to affect any one person. It's going to affect everyone, all persons. See a lot of flooding. As ice continues to make its way out of the sea into the South Atlantic Ocean, where it can threaten the South Georgia Islands. It would take a long time to get around one of these icebergs, but they can move faster than you think. Cruise ships and other vessels are at risk because you also don't know how deep this iceberg A23A goes. It take 2 hours to get around, but it might take a penguin an entire day to get under and up over. Penguin killers. Here's the edge of Antarctica. a lot of obscured by cloud coverage though, fortunately. So make our way around and just checking the exterior. What we can see has been a lot of receding ice. A lot of receding ice. Huge cracks that are over 100 kilometers. I'm not talking about speed, it's distance. It's the hottest time of Antarctica's history, as far as we know. Here we are at McMurdo Station. North above it is a volcano right here. Cloud obscured. See this exposure of rock and land. We've looked here before at Lake Vida. Just becomes more and more revealing of its bones. We should be seeing Antarctica like this all over the place. And those areas of ice don't count for areas of rock stone. So this is a familiar sight that we've been seeing, but this has become larger and more widespread. You see this feature here we were just looking at on a different map earlier. A lot of fresh water, it's a lot of ice, a lot of different conditions. You'll have a pool of water here, but as the ice warms and sweats, that water warms up faster, especially as it pulls up around the areas that are in direct sunlight. Only need just a little bit of a change. Over time, that water will run its way down. It'll create these striated lines that will cut like a saw into the ice as it tears down. Because the water is still held up by its molecules. Up, down, and pulls. Up, down, it pulls, and that little pull, that water stream that's going over the ice is going to act as a slow saw. Over time, it cuts into it. Natural process. But whenever it's exacerbated to the point that we can't stop it or control it, but all we can do is watch, that's becoming... When does it stop? See this? This looks like a big old wave that just pushed away everything from this area. Okay. That note, I will call this live stream here. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. Encourages me to make more content like this. Thank you for watching.